Hello. It's great to have you here. Welcome to another practical class of the ERP Havieri. Today we're going to explore a fundamental screen for those who work with logistics and deliveries, the shipping methods registration. This functionality is essential for managing how your products will reach customers, integrating with carriers, Correios, Mercado Libre, and other shipping platforms. This screen is divided into three main parts that work together: the shipping method registration itself, ZIP code ranges, and freight rates. Let's understand each of them calmly. When you access this screen, the first thing you see is the list of all registered shipping methods. Each record shows important information like the shipping type, whether it's Correios, carrier, counter, Melhor, Envio, or Mercado Libre, the shipping method name, the deadline, the maximum allowed weight, the value, the service type, the maximum measurements, and the status. To start a new registration, you click on the Register menu and choose the Shipping Method option. Here we have a very complete form that will configure all the details of your delivery. The first field is the shipping type. You can choose between counter, Correios, carrier, Melhor, Envio, or Mercado Libre. This choice is important because it defines how the system will behave and which integrations will be used. Then we have the shipping method name, which is the identifier you'll see in orders like CDEX, PAC, Fast Carrier, or Store Pickup. Next, the origin ZIP code, which is your company's postal code or the location from where products will be shipped. Now, a very important part, the maximum measurements and weights. You need to configure the height, width, maximum length, and the maximum weight in grams that this shipping method supports. This is crucial because each carrier has its own limitations. The system also calculates the cubing factor automatically, which is used to calculate freight based on the package volume. We also have the maximum transported value and maximum insurance value fields, which define the financial limits for each shipment. And the freight percentage, which allows adding a margin over the freight value calculated by carriers. Now let's talk about a very powerful feature, linking with entities. You can link each shipping method to a specific customer, supplier, or partner. This is useful when you have carriers registered as entities in the system and want to associate each shipping method with the correct carrier. Another important detail is the posting deadline, which defines in how many business days you'll ship the product after order confirmation. And the shipping order, which determines the priority of each shipping method when presenting options to the customer. We also have fields for API configurations, such as login, password, and token, which are used to integrate with carrier services that require authentication. And the tracking link, where you can put the URL base to track deliveries. Now that we understand the shipping method registration, let's go to the second part, the ZIP code ranges. This functionality allows defining deadlines and specific information for different regions of the country. To access, you click the plus button next to a shipping method in the list, or go to Register and choose ZIP code range. Here you select the shipping method you want to configure, enter the initial and final ZIP code of the range, define the deadline in days for that region, and can add additional information. The big differential of this screen is the visual representation of ZIP code ranges. The system generates a progress bar that shows all registered ranges graphically. The green areas represent regions available for delivery, and the red areas show already registered ranges with specific deadlines. This is extremely useful because you can quickly visualize which regions of the country are already covered and which still need to be configured. If you click on a green area, the system shows that region is available for registration. If you click on a red area, it shows the information of the already registered range. And here comes the intelligence of this screen. When you use integrations with Correios or carriers that have a .p.is, the ZIP code ranges and rates are fetched automatically. You don't need to manually register each ZIP code range or each freight rate. The system does it automatically through API integration. The third part is the rates registration. Each ZIP code range can have different rates depending on the product weight. For example, for the same ZIP code range, you can have one value for products up to 1 kilo, another value for up to 5 kilos, and so on. In the rate screen, you select the shipping method, choose the ZIP code range, define the weight, and enter the rate value. The system already automatically loads the available weights based on the maximum weight configured in the shipping method. A very practical feature is that when you register a new rate, if there's already a rate for that weight and ZIP code range, the system simply updates the value. This avoids duplicates and keeps your data always organized. API integration is the highlight of this screen. When you connect the system with services like Correios, Melhor, Envio, or Mercado Libre, the ZIP code ranges and rates are automatically updated. This is essential because freight values change constantly, and having everything automatically updated prevents errors and losses. You can also register manual shipping methods like store pickup or own delivery, configuring them as counter. In this case, you manually define the ZIP code ranges and rates, or you can leave it as pickup at company with no freight cost. The entire shipping method system is integrated with the Sales and Services module. When a customer places an order, the system automatically calculates the freight based on available shipping methods, destination ZIP code, and product weight, presenting the most suitable options. This screen is essential for e-commerce and companies that make deliveries, as it ensures that freight calculation is accurate and that delivery options are always up to date. I hope you understood how the shipping methods registration works in ERP Havieri. It's a complete tool that will greatly facilitate your delivery and logistics management. Keep practicing and exploring all the functionalities of our system. See you in the next class.